How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing good. Everybody has been good. So today I'm going to talk about The Walking Dead. I know it's like 2 weeks after the finale and everything, and I kind of left off. The reason I left off on the episode, just to elaborate on that, is because they weren't really reviewable. In my opinion, it was extra slow. Now, I'm not complaining because I love all the characters and character development is great. But, for instance, like the episode with Daryl and Beth. Oh my gosh. Now, one, I enjoyed seeing Daryl break down and cry and that emotion from him, because Daryl is always stone-faced. Like, we might see him joking every now and then, but other than that, Daryl's emotions are not a factor. Like, they're not a factor at all. We don't see them. We don't know them. You know, we just know stone-faced, do what he's told, go with the flow kind of Daryl, you know. He's badass, and I love Daryl. So I like seeing that emotion come from him on that episode. What I didn't like was Beth. Like, Beth almost got Daryl killed like a million times. And again, like I said, she can be killed. Like, I really don't care about Beth. During that episode, like, she hurts her foot or something. She was just a burden the whole time. And it's like, we don't need freaking burden. So Beth gets taken. Now, I don't know who took Beth. I mean, like, is it people at Terminus? And we're going to get to them because I'm going to go off on their asses. Is it people at Terminus? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, why did you take Beth? Like, what was the purpose? What was the point? I mean, did Daryl and Beth cause a lot of attention to themselves burning down their damn house? Did they make somebody mad burning down their house? You know, we don't know why she was taken or where she's at for that matter. Moving forward, Lizzie. Now, this was a reviewable episode. That episode I definitely could have reviewed. My God, she killed her sister. This little crazy psychopathic little bitch. Y'all, I was so upset. I was so mad. Okay, and this is my thing. Let me tell you something. Adults, y'all act so fucking stupid. If somebody has abused a child or is not right in their head or it's just something off about that person, why the hell would you leave them in the care of children? Why would you leave her with her sister? Why would you do it? Why? You knew Lizzie was off the rocker. You knew she had no sense. You knew she, you know, trying to get bitten, ate up. Why would you leave her with Judith and her little sister? Well, I forgot her sister's name. She dead now. Both of them dead. But damn, really? Why would you do that? So I blame Carol and Tyrese. I blame them. And you better be glad Judith ass didn't get stabbed up. And she a walker now. Goodness gracious, it was just too much going on. Also, did anybody notice that Judith changed? Now, somebody told me that Judith is played by twin actresses, but my whole thing is they could be the Olsen twins if they want to, girl, but one of them has a lot of hair, then the other one has no hair, and that's what I noticed. Like, on that very episode, actually, like, the Judith just looked different. I don't know if they're identical or fraternal, but the Judith looked different. Like, she didn't have as much hair she had. She wasn't as big as she was. I don't know what was going on, but they definitely changed up the Judith. What was awesome about that episode, just look at the flowers, Lizzie. Just look at the flowers. Like, oh my gosh. Like, so freaking emotional. One, because Mika, that's her name. One, because Mika is dead. Like, and she didn't deserve that. Like, my thing is Mika. Mika, I know you with the sky. I know you dead. I know your character is gone. Mika, you just gonna let Lizzie stab you up? Carol taught you. You knew about, girl, you knew about the walkers and how they was, and you don't come back. Ain't no fixing you. You not right. Mika, you had the headstrong. You was right. So why you let your sister stab you up like that? Girl, Mika, girl, she deserved to get stabbed up. Good for her, because you know what? Girl, how you let Lizzie stab you like that? Girl, run, do something. I just didn't understand it, but you know, maybe Lizzie mouthpiece, she's a psychopath, so maybe she just really talked her into doing it. I mean, I don't know. So moving forward, Glenn finally meets Maggie. Awesome, freaking loved it. I love the part where Glenn and his little crew, you know, is walking and they kind of see the dry blood, and he's kind of, you know, looking at the blood to see how fresh it was and how they met up with each other. I freaking loved it. Glenn and the girl go in the little tunnel, whatever, and she, you know, Glenn, let me tell you something. This is where you piss me off, because, you know, she get caught by a rock, you know, the rock fall, I forgot the specifics, but she get caught up by a rock. You have enough time to run. Let me tell y'all something. It is the end of the world. Ain't no good deeds gonna get you here, there, or whatever, everywhere. But maybe Glenn just still have some humanity in him. And Glenn was gonna get ate up for this girl that he had no idea who it was. And you know, you wasn't ever gonna see Maggie again. And Maggie then went to the end of the tunnel, and they didn't meet the other ones that left y'all in the car. Like, I was over Glenn at that point. I was like, Glenn, really? You about to get ate up for her? No, she can go. Boom, bye. You know, you killed her, so bye. You know, I love Glenn and Maggie's interaction. I just love Glenn and Maggie together. I mean, I'm not Team Maggie. I'll say that if she dies, I won't be hurt. Terminus. So they reach Terminus, and what I find is strange is that Terminus isn't very well guarded. Like, you have to wonder why there was nobody in the front gates. Why, you know, there's no walkers going there. Why, you know, it was just a lot of whys, and a lot of when they got there, it wasn't what I was expecting. And Glenn and Maggie is who I'm referring to. Glenn and Maggie and Sasha and them got there. It didn't rub me right when they got there. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Terminus. It was like the Stepford Wives or something. Like, no, girl, we just gonna turn around. Thank y'all. We gonna find our own safe haven. And I think at this point, although they're looking to see if other people have made it there, at this point, the humanity in people is leaving. People are really evil. People are just, everything bad about a person is coming out. People are killing out each other. The desperation is making people really ugly and really cruel. So I think at this point, you know, just what happened at the jail, I just think at this point they need to stop trying to find safe havens and again make their own. Rick, Michonne, and Carl, we see them, and this was the finale episode that I'm going to go into. I really wasn't here for the flashbacks of Herschel. I mean, I like seeing Herschel and all that, but I just wasn't here for Rick's flashbacks. Like, it's like a lot of time that they took up was just, oh my God, it was dragging it out. It was dragging it out to where the ending was the ending, in which it was awesome. I love the finale as a whole. So we just gonna get to the meat and potatoes. Rick is bombarded by Daryl's new crew. And let me tell you, let me go off on that real quick. Daryl, my God. Oh my God. Daryl, it's like sometimes I just want to go through the screen and just hug Daryl real quick. Like, it's okay, Daryl, you ain't got to be with them. Like, I just want to hug him and be like, it is okay. Daryl is so, I don't know. It's like he's really badass, but at the same time, he's just kind of fragile to me. I don't know. I just love Daryl. And like him being with that whole, you know, their rules claim. Man, fuck out of here with that claim shit. And, you know, if you lie, you breaking the rules. Like, they beat the other dude to death. Like, he could have won because he was messing with Daryl, so I didn't like that. But anyways, it was just crazy. So I really didn't like that. So anyways, that crew meets up with Rick. And it was the time where Daryl was going to leave them, but he decided to stay when he noticed that they were, you know, honing in on Rick and Michonne and Carl. And I found that scene really, really awesome, but disturbing at the same damn time. Like, was that guy trying to rape Carl? Y'all, I was just like, oh my God, like, what the hell is going on? Like, you know, Daryl was trying to tell them, like, you know, these are good people, like, you know, let them go. And I think he realized at that time, you know, because the man had mentioned to Daryl, like, somebody killed somebody in their group and turned them. But when Daryl seen that it was Rick, he knew, like, no, if he killed the dude, it was because he had to, and because of the kind of people y'all are. So when they start beating up Daryl, trying to rape Carl, hell, I don't know what they were doing with Michonne. I was just over it at that time. I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna do? And Rick was kind of trying to fight back, but you got to remember, Rick is not fully healed. Like, Rick, he didn't take too many days. He took like a half a day when he was sleeping in bed. Then that crew came in there, so he's really still jacked up from the beating that he took from the governor. You know, he's not well. He's not good at all. So I mean, this man hitting him or whatever, the blow, or they're like crippling him. So, you know, at that point, I don't know what came into Rick. I don't know where. Like, at that point, I didn't know if Rick had died. He came back a walker because he, like, took a chunk out of that man's neck. And I'm like, bitch. Like, I just really didn't know what to think at that point. And it was just like, whoa. But damn, like, good job, Rick. Like, at that point, you know, it kind of turned around and they killed all those guys. So I was excited about that. And poor Carl, my goodness, like, Carl has been through a lot, and you know, I think seeing that, like that man trying to rape him, like that was just too fucking much. One of the parts about that scene that I freaking loved is Rick looking at Daryl, and Daryl kind of apologizing, like, you know, I'm sorry I was with them, blah blah blah, and Rick like, no, I understand, you're my brother. I love that part. Like, I think I rewind and watch that part like 10 times. Like, no, you're my brother. Like, it's me and you know, we're together, you know. And I'm so glad I seen the hope in Daryl's eyes when he seen Rick and them. You know, I think he had lost all hope because he lost Beth, and when he seen them, I think it just brought him hope back. You know, I enjoyed it. So Rick and them reached Terminus. Now I have a question really quickly. Rick and them buried some weapons behind Terminus. My thing is, what did they bury and why did they bury those? I'm really honestly not sure about that. So they reached Terminus, and again, it's still weird. It's something still just does not feel right about this place to me anyways. And you know, they take them on a little tour, and immediately, like, I didn't even notice it, y'all. Like, I think they did like a pan of the people. You know, I didn't notice Maggie's shawl that she wears. I didn't notice Glenn's armor. I didn't notice Herschel or that watch. I don't know whose watch it was. If it was Herschel's watch that he gave to Glenn. Yeah, it was Glenn. I'm sorry. Herschel gave that watch to Glenn. So I didn't notice any of those. And so when Rick started flipping, I'm like, the fuck is wrong with Rick, bro? Why is he doing this? Why is he, you know, Rick done flipped, he done bit a neck, and he done flipped at this point because he don't know what to do. You know, why is he going off? Because I really didn't notice those details until Rick was like, where'd you get the armor? Where's my people? Where's my people? So once they start shooting at Rick and them, I'm going crazy. I'm like, oh shit, man. Oh shit, what they gonna do, what they gonna do. And so Rick makes the statement like, they're not trying to kill us. They're not trying to kill us. They were shooting at our feet. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Why aren't they trying to kill them? Why are they shooting only at their feet? So at this point, Rick and them are kind of, you know, surrounded. They have nowhere to go, and you know, they're told to drop their weapons. Leader, you drop your weapon. Samurai, drop your weapon. Did he call Daryl a crossbow? I forgot what he called Daryl. You know, whatever, drop your weapon. And they make them, you know, go to the little train trailer, you know, one by one. And I love how Rick is like, my son, I want my son. Like, I love that part. And he let Carl go. I thought they was going to do something to Carl, because clearly people are obsessed with kids in this damn place, raping kids and shit. So I was nervous when they were going to the trailer or whatever. They kind of go in one by one, and then you see the rest of them. You see Glenn, Maggie, Rob Bob, whatever his name is, Sasha, the new people, and you know, the ending is like, Rick's like, you know, I feel sorry for them. And they was like, well, I mean, what are you talking about? He's like, because they don't know what kind of people they're messing with. So, and that was the end, you know. As far as predictions, I have 0 predictions, because, you know, at this point, and like, where is Carol and Tyrese and the baby? Like, were they behind everybody else? You know, are they going to make it to Terminus? Like, I don't understand. Hopefully they're going to make it to Terminus, and, you know, because I thought everybody, I knew at the end the jail was gonna reunite, but I thought, you know, you still have people from the jail missing: Carol, Tyrese, and the baby, and Judith. So I really don't have no predictions. I don't know what to think of Terminus. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what. Has anybody got anything? So anyways, this season of The Walking Dead was interesting, and I loved it. I have no complaints. That mid-season finale was one of the best mid-season finales I've ever seen in the show, period. So clap it up for The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. I'm ready for the next season. Y'all get ready, because y'all know we're about to start something that I don't miss a show. I don't miss a review. It's that True Blood, baby. It is coming back. I'm also probably going to do Orange is the New Black. That comes back in June as well. So yeah, until then, just some random vlogs that I'll be putting up. I hope everybody is being great. Y'all, springtime is here. I'm in Louisiana, so summertime is really here. It's hot. But anyways, I hope everybody is doing great, is doing awesome. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the last few episodes that I left off on the season finale. And also, if you have any predictions, I definitely want to see or read them. by the way. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I follow everybody back. I tweet, I interact with y'all on there, especially Twitter. That is my vice. That is what I like to do. So anyways, y'all, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.